Today is July 1st, and it is also the first day of the Christmas in July Sal, hosted by the Addicted Sisters. I'm going to do my best to do some vlogging, but we'll see how that works. So today's prompt is something new, and so this is my something new. As you can see, this is Castles in the Air by Long Dog Samplers, and I got a little start on it today. I had hoped to do a lot more stitching, but a brand new doula baby was born this morning, and after coming home and eating and nap time, this is all I got in because I'm headed out to dinner for my birthday, which is tomorrow, but my family dinner is tonight. So I'm stitching this on, it's right here, you can see. It's a hand dyed by Stephanie, Jaded Opalescent Ada 18 count, and this is on a Weeks Dye Works, I believe it's blackberry thread. So there's just some subtle variation there. And so this is where I got today, and this will come back out tomorrow for the prompt, which is a gift, because this is also my birthday start. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you might get a little bit more time on this, but this is probably a good ending spot and a good vlogging spot. So today's Christmas in July Sal was a gift, or something that's a gift, and I continued working on Castles in the Air by Long Dog Samplers because this was my birthday gift to me. Today was my birthday, so I got a lot of stitching time, well, for me at least. And if you can see, I was able to finish up this outer layer border for the first page. There's a secondary layer that I'll start next time, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm almost ready to start motifs, and yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Tomorrow's listen to me. Tomorrow's prompt is something with a star, so I will be working on my Be a Star Sal. This is my starting point for tomorrow. I'm getting so flipping close to being done with this. I haven't had a finish in forever, so this is my focus on a finished piece. All I have to do is finish the word star, or stars, and then there's a couple of back stitching, more of these types of things. I might not do them all, but I'm going to do most of them. Man, you get some gibberish when I just kind of do these things off the cuff. I'm sorry about that. But so this is what I'll work on tomorrow. I am probably not going to get a ton of stitching time tomorrow since I took today off from both work and school, and I have to play catch up tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get a few stitches in. But this piece is going to come out every single time I can make it fit in a prompt, and hopefully get it done this month. So there you go. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Okay, so this is the end of July 3rd. Today's Christmas in July Sal prompt was something with a star, so of course I had to work on my shoot for the moon, and it's a finish. I finally finished this thing. It took me way longer than it should have. If you have the pattern, you can see that I didn't finish it exactly like the pattern. I left out a lot of the back stitching motifs. I just thought it was too busy. I did two of these little not shooting stars, but big stars, and I just did not want to do them all over. Some of them just looked weird. So yeah, this is what I ended up with. Color's not that great, but it was done on Navy Ada, a Navy Lugana. So I'll show this in my next floss tube video, but I'm very excited about that. Tomorrow's prompt on July 4th is stitch on something red, and since I want to try to touch as many of my whips as possible, I'm going to be doing my red Quaker cross stitch sampler. This was a freebie from Needle Knowledge, but it is no longer available. This is how far I've gotten, so we'll just see how many more motifs I can get done tomorrow. I do have to work and do a lot of school in the morning, and then the 4th obviously comes with some celebrations here in the US, so we'll see what, if anything, I can get done, but I'm excited about that. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. So it's the end of the 4th day of the Christmas in July 2018 Sal, and today's prompt was something red. So I worked on my red Quaker Crescent Stampler. As you can see, I didn't get too much done. I was able to finish this motif. I had to finish this bottom back stitching and just fill in some squares. And then I did start the border for this one. And when I got about here, I just kind of wasn't feeling it anymore. And, you know, it's the 4th of July. There was a lot going on. And, you know, we have to leave for fireworks soon. So I just kind of put my stitching away. Plus, I worked and did school for like 6 hours this morning. I'm just tired. But I got some stitches in, and that many is better than none, right? So tomorrow's prompt on day 5 is choosing the tree. So I will be pulling out my Tiny Modernist Christmas Owl from last year, and probably still not going to get this done this year, but I really like it. I think it's super cute. And so since it's choosing the tree and there's trees out in the, you know, wild there, I don't know what I'm going to work on. This is a big red building. We'll see if I get there. I might just keep adding in some snow. I don't know. We'll have to see what we feel like. But that will be tomorrow if I get some stitching time. I'm really behind on everything, and so we'll see. But maybe I'll just get in a few. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So this is actually the morning of Friday, July 6th. I didn't get a chance to film last night, so I'm going to film this morning and then again tonight. So yesterday's prompt was choosing the tree, so I pulled out my Tiny Modernist Stitch Along from last year. Did not get a lot done as expected. I was just way too busy, but I did start this massive house right here. It's not that massive, it's, you know, it's that guy. But I think that this house has been my mental block to continuing this piece because it's so much of one color. But you know what? I got it started and now I'm kind of excited about it and am debating on trying to make this a focus for the rest of the event, but we'll see. Tonight's prompt on the 7th is Christmas Feast. And, you know, I looked through all of my WIPs and could not find anything that had to do with food. I mean, this is actually the only one with these little candy cane things on here, but that doesn't really say feast to me, and I kind of don't want to work on this today. I want to work on something else. So I'm going to be a big cheater, big cheater, and make this a stretch. And I am going to start this Barbara Anna Designs Black Cat Hollow, I don't know if they call it a mystery salad stitch along. There's 3 parts. The first 2 parts are out. Let me see if I can find... without showing you too much. Yeah. So the first 2 parts are out, and how I'm making this work into Christmas Feast is these pumpkins. While I don't enjoy anything pumpkin flavored, big gasp, I know. My family loves to make pumpkin pie all throughout the season, all throughout fall and winter. So there you go. How do you like that stretch? And I'll be stitching this on this 32 count fabric I found at Hobby Lobby. It was actually only about $1 because that wasn't the right clearance price, and she gave me all kinds of coupons, and so I kind of actually think that that is going to work very well. Maybe a little darker than I wanted it, but that's okay. And you know what, I like to start things on Fridays because then I feel like I have a little bit more time to work on it. So there you go. We'll see how much I get done today. Again, another big work and school day, but it is going to be record heats here, and so we are staying inside with some air conditioning, so hopefully just extra stitchy time all afternoon. All right, bye guys. Hey, so today is the end-ish of day 6. If you can see what is in front of us, you might be able to realize that I changed my mind. So today's prompt was Christmas Feast, and I was going to start the Barbara Anna Black Cat Hollow Salve, but you know what, I decided to just keep working on this with the justification that, you know, Christmas Feast, you can feast on candies. What did I get done? So I got another snowflake, I got the cardinal, and I started on the roof of the house. I'm going to go ahead and leave this on the hoop because after tomorrow there are a couple prompts in a row that this will work for, and I think I want to just try to power through this a little bit more. I might have to break it up and do a little bit on the house and then some more little animals because the house is boring me, but I still love the pattern and want to finish it. Tomorrow's plans. The prompt is family, so of course I need to bring out my owl family portrait. And it kind of works that tomorrow is Saturday. I do have a little bit of work and some plans, but I should be able to get, at least a little chunk. If nothing else, I'd like to finish in these two little squares because that will complete the background on this page, and then I can kind of dive in. There's a lot left to go on this page, but I'd like that done in the next couple of months. So this is the plan for tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll check back. Okay, guys, it is July 7th, and today's prompt was family. So I had to pull out my owl family portrait, and I got a little bit done. I filled in the rest of this blue down here. I worked on this leaf right here, and I started working on his little top wing here. Not a ton done, and I will be honest, I got some new patterns in the mail today for my birthday, and I just could not resist and started a new one today. So I put this guy back, picked up something new, but I did fulfill the prompt, so I'm excited about that. Tomorrow's prompt is something sparkly tinsel, so I'm going to go back to this. And that is because all of my snowflakes and all of my snow has light effects, DMC light effects. The snow up here is just 2 strands of the light effects. And then all the other snow is a strand of Blanc mixed with one of the light effects ones. So that's my something sparkly. And I'm going to be completely honest here. I'm enjoying this Christmas in July Sal, but not as much as I thought I would. And I think it's because I don't love switching out projects this often. So I think what I'm going to do is try to put in a couple of stitches on a piece that fills the prompt so I can keep going. And then keep working on whatever my attention is being drawn to. So right now it's my new Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow. So I might just put a few stitches in this tomorrow and then keep going on my other project, but we'll see. So that wraps up week 1, and I hope to see you tomorrow.